just reading what you have.
Oh, thank you. That's what it's here for. I mean, I'd be, more offended if you just walked by.
What are the odds?
China trade policy.
Yeah.
I think the odds are good.
Really?
Yeah.
Indeed. What do you think might happen?
I think there will be riots at the Republican convention. I think it's going to make 68 look like a cakewalk.
Yeah.
You agree with that?
Yes. And who do you think is behind that?
I don't know that I think there's a conspiracy. I think the problem...
You don't?
No, I don't. I think on the Republican side, there's been a split in the party for a long time. Trump has riled everybody up.
No, I think the people were riled up to begin with. I mean, we're looking at, when you look at Occupy, that was riled up. That was the piss party. That was back when Obama was running against McCain. There were more independents than there were Republicans and Democrats combined. And when they did a poll in CNN just before the election, and they asked, McCain, Obama, none of the above won at 64%. That was the anger then. I talked to military, government people out here and police on a daily basis. So you can't tell me, plus plumbers and candlestick makers and people from around the world. So you cannot tell me that the anger isn't palatable. I film it every day and I put it on YouTube. I'm going to tell you, we're going to have a revolution here one way or the other. But George, you say there's no conspiracy? The whole damn thing's a conspiracy. It's because you cannot have this much incompetence in the world and say, oh, it's just government incompetence. It has to be after, no matter who's in, whether it's the Democrats or Republicans, the problems get bigger and bigger. The same problems. Look, 94% of the people that know anything about GMO foods want them labeled, right?
Yeah.
We ought to know what's in our food. Yet Obama just signed in a new GMO corn to be on the market. So not only will they not listen to us, they spit in our faces. Our borders are wide open. The wars we've been continuously in for 14 years now and getting worse. In the paper today, it was like, oh, we need more troops in Iraq. Well, welcome back to nothing. And you want to keep the same people in there, right? All of a sudden, when someone comes along and says, yeah, let's change this. Let's throw some of these people in jail. All of a sudden, you back off and go back to what? Oh, let's go back to the people that make us feel safe. They make you feel safe, but they don't make you safe. Look, Trump's going to release the 28 pages of the 9/11 report the first day in office. Now, Obama promised he'd do that when he was running in 08. We're waiting 7.5 years later. Have you read those pages? So the promise has been made again, but the people are fed up. And if he doesn't release those pages that day, there will be a revolution. And if he does release those pages, there will be a revolution. Because the Bushes are going down, Obama will go down, the Clintons will go down, the Rothschilds go down, the dynasties that have lasted for 1,000 years will go down when those 28 pages come out. So don't tell me there's not a revolution going on. Don't tell me you're going to soft pedal this guy who, when you look at it, if anything, the axiom is the bigger the government, the less liberty. That is just the truth.
It's an interesting picture of Bernie. He almost looks like Carter.
Yeah, indeed.
In that picture.
Yeah.
So who do we vote for this year?
I would vote for the guy they're trying to keep out.
Trump?
That's up
the guy
to you.
They're all trying to keep.
Thank you. When you have your own party against you, you got to be doing something right. The guy's bringing in millions of people to the Republican Party here. The Republican elites trying to get rid of him. How does that equate? How does that equate?
They'd rather have Hillary.
You want to know, see if your vote counts? Come here, watch this. Watch this little clip. This is gorgeous.
Yeah, they're still there.
Right?
Yeah, that's the problem. The media has created the perception that the voters will...
Listen to this. Get in close.
I posted it on Facebook.
Good.